This is a quick video on neck turning cases to get the proper dimensions that you're looking for competition shooting. I'll be making fire forming and everything starting with 220 Russian cases, Lapua 220 Russian, and converting them into eventually a 6 PPC. These are just some of the tools that I use. And there's many ways of turning case necks, but this is what's worked for me over the years. I have a ball mic for checking the thickness of the wall that I'm going to be turning the case necks to, but the final number should be measuring a loaded round to make sure that you have clearance for your reamer in that chamber. Very, very important that you check the final round to make sure you have clearance for bullet release. I use Don Nielsen's pumpkin neck turners. I have 2 of them. They're set up identical, but when I start into a box of 100, I stay with the same turner throughout that whole box of 100. I do not like to mix and match, even though they're set up exactly the same. I use Don Nielsen's lube for inside the case necks because, as I said, they start with a 220 Russian, but I'm going to be expanding them up to 6mm. And this lube has worked out great. Again, there's many lubes out there, but this one has worked out. I use a little Grizzly countertop lathe. It weighs maybe 70 pounds, something like that. But I also have a Steve Thigh case turner for mobile purposes. But this little lathe doesn't cost that much more than the Steve Thigh lathe. And it does, and I've multi-purpose, but that's what I use here in my shop. I have the case holder. I have a deburring tool, some 4/0 steel wool. I have alcohol, either denatured or rubbing alcohol with Q-tips for cleaning the inside of the cases when I'm finished turning them. Then I come over. I have a press set up that has the matching mandrel. This is the expanding mandrel that's going to take it from 220 Russian to 6mm, and that mandrel matches up to my turning mandrels, so everything, so I get the proper clearance for consistent neck turning. The next press I use is just a press set up with a to bump the shoulder to get the proper headspace, and a bushing after this is done after the process of turning the case necks. That way I have a good bullet grab with the proper size bushing, and I could check the headspace. Then I have a rifle always set up with a fire form barrel that there's going to be fired in, and I check the headspace on every single cartridge to make sure that it's going to fit into the chamber, because nothing's more disgusting than you do some measurements and you go, okay, everything's fine. You get to the range with rounds that you're going to fire for, and they don't fit in because the headspace isn't right. So I fire headspace every single one. I usually make the headspace a little bit tighter than I would on a competition round. After it comes out of the gun, it goes into a bottle of lacquer thinner to dissolve the rest of the oils. I'll let it sit in there, and then eventually take them out, dry them off, and then I'm ready to get them ready for fire forming.